Governor Godwin Obaseki has described what he called the failed invasion of the House of Assembly complex as an attempted coup, tantamount to treason and a breach of the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution. Governor Godwin Obaseki expressed this view in a statement in a statewide broadcast on Friday, but assured that his administration will take all steps necessary to defend the rule of law and democracy. The governor also warned that those involved in the invasion of the assembly will be brought to book.
The crisis in the Edo State Legislature dates back to June 17, 2019, when, upon my proclamation of the 7th Edo State House of Assembly, some members-elect refused to present themselves for inauguration. The Federal High Court, sitting in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, in a judgment delivered on 12th of September 2019, decided that my proclamation of the House of Assembly was lawful and that the National Assembly could not take over the functions of the Edo State House of Assembly as the conditions for doing so did not exist. The court judgment affirmed that the House of Assembly was duly inaugurated and held that the governor or any other person could not issue another proclamation. After this judgment, the 14 members-elect continued to stay away from the House of Assembly and refused to be inaugurated to perform their elected roles of representing their constituencies. Having failed to sit for over 180 sitting days, the leadership of the House of Assembly had no option but to declare their seats vacant and requested the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct fresh elections to fill the vacancies that had been created.
Meanwhile, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has raised the alarm over an alleged plot to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki before the Edo State governorship election. Governor Wike, who is the chairman of the Edo Election Campaign Council of the People's Democratic Party, also accused the APC of sponsoring the crisis rocking Edo State House of Assembly. He described the impeachment of the Speaker of the Assembly and his deputy as illegal and a desperate attempt by the opposition to intimidate supporters of the PDP candidate, Godwin Obaseki.
Well, the signing minds that what is playing out in Edo State is an orchestrated script by the sinking opposition APC to intimidate the PDP and illegally impeach his candidate, Governor Godwin Obaseki, having seen clearly that they cannot win the September 19, 2020 general election without any miracle. We had raised the alarm before that the APC is not ready for a free and fair contest and will do all sorts of things, including violence, with the backing of federal might to rig and claim unmerited victory at the September elections at all cost.